Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the last week's developments in the monster taming genre. Now, this week isn't crazy busy, but we do have a few interesting developments, including the release of the Kindred Fates beta, a release date for Creature Keeper's full access launch on Steam. We got Chronomon coming out soon on Steam as well. Ninth Dawn remake is now out on mobile. We got information about an upcoming creature collecting event and more. So as per the usual, sit back, relax, subscribe for more monster taming videos, and let's dive in. Okay, so first of all, Creature Keeper, a pixel art action combat, sort of like Zelda mixed with Pokemon-esque game, I guess you could say, is releasing on May 8th in full access on Steam. The game will also be coming out on Nintendo Switch, but not at this time, so Switch users will have to wait a little bit, but the game is coming out, which kind of happened out of nowhere. We didn't really have a release date for a long time, and this is one of those games that just looks solid and even won an award last year for one of the indie game shows, so it's really cool to see that the game's finally coming out and we can kind of get our hands on it. It did have a Kickstarter back in 2019, so another example of a game on Kickstarter actually delivering. Speaking of Kickstarter, Synth Beasts will have its Kickstarter on May 7th, which was just announced. Now, Synth Beast is another really interesting title that we played a while back on the channel. It's another top-down sort of real-time combat-esque game. A lot of people have compared it to Octopath Traveler. I've never played that game myself, but you have this kind of like isometric 2.5D look, and all in all, it looks pretty cool. I'm going to be playing the new updated demo very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. Speaking of me playing stuff, we did recently play the Kindred Fates beta, which just released for those that backed the beta tier on Kickstarter. I don't have too much to say about the beta. I've seen a lot of comments from you guys talking about how it's kind of underwhelming with regards to how many years of development that has been going on. I kind of just tried to play it in a vacuum and just take it for what it was at face value. I personally thought it was something that shows a lot of potential. There are definitely aspects I like, but also aspects with regards to like player movement and combat that could probably use some refinement. But I am glad that they did give access to some sort of single player content, so that's definitely nice to see. Let me know down below if you've played the beta or if you've seen my video on it, what you think about it so far. Another game we got releasing on May 8th is Chronomon, a sort of farming sim mixed with monster taming, kind of like Moonstone Island. That's kind of like my go-to example when it comes to these types of games because it just like set the standard. But essentially, Chronomon is a monster taming and farming sim where you can explore the world. I believe there's over 100 different monsters that can fight in turn-based battles. The game even works on smartwatch, which is pretty interesting, and has a slew of time-based events, hence the name Chronomon. It's releasing in early access on Steam, so you can definitely look forward to that if you're more of a cozy gamer. On May 12th, we actually have something called the Creature Collector Fest, which I actually had heard about from somewhere. I'm sorry, whoever told me about it. I don't remember where, but I just relearned about it when going through the various Discord servers and Twitter pages that I check for the news segment, because Aethermancer announced that they will have a brand new trailer at the event. I don't currently have a big picture as to who else is going to be present, but new Aethermancer content is definitely something that I'm excited to see, so stay tuned. Ninth Dawn Remake is now out on mobile devices. If you don't already know, it's out on Steam. It's been out for a little while now. It also came out on major consoles, and now finally we have the mobile port as well. So if you're on Android or iOS, just search up Ninth Dawn on the Play Store or Apple Store and check it out if you haven't already. It's a complete overhaul from the first game. It's not a remaster, it's a remake right from the ground up. It's got a lot of new features and stuff like that. We've pretty much talked about it every week in the news segment, so if you want more information, I will leave the Steam page linked below. We also have a couple of quick updates. I didn't really think an entire rapid fire session was necessary for this, but first of all, we have a Cassette Beast code distribution. So as you can see on screen, if you put this code in, you'll be able to get a special beast, kind of like mystery gift from Pokemon. I think this is really cool. And Astral Arena has a brand new clip showcasing some like VFX and combat, as you can see, which honestly, this game kind of came out of nowhere and is looking pretty decent. But yeah, there you go, guys. Another week comes to a close, and again, it wasn't super busy this week, but things are cooking. We still got the Digimon game coming out this year. We don't have a release date for that. We've got a few games releasing next week. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with updates regarding Voidling Bound, which recently had their trailer, as you guys might remember from last week's news segment. So there's still a lot to look forward to, and I'll be here to cover it all for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are at 99,000 subscribers, so that big milestone is just around the corner. And if and when we do hit 100,000, I will make a video sort of showcasing the plaque, if and when that comes in. Maybe we'll do like a stream or something at some point. We'll do something to celebrate. We'll figure it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Just wanted to say again, a special thanks to my supporters on Patreon and YouTube memberships, especially Candy Marunci, Tragsoft, Chronomon, Nemo, and Wrathful Beast. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.